Hey gang, thanks for tuning in. September Tech Talk, and this is Bob Buchanan with RapidScale. You know, I'm frequently asked, what makes a great customer for RapidScale? And before I answer that question, I often challenge our partners to think about the competitive landscape. You certainly have the colo providers, you have the hybrid cloud providers, and you certainly have the hyperscalers. And all these different companies create what I like to refer to as kind of cloud confusion. That creates opportunity. Where does RapidScale fit in that picture? And really, who do we want to serve? The interesting thing about all of those, that competitive space I just talked about, is that those folks really like to gravitate to definitely the upper mid-market into the enterprise, and I kind of look at that space as the trailblazers to the cloud. In contrast, there is truly an underserved market. And it's not so much just the SMB space or the lower mid-market, it's companies within that space that maybe have limited IT resources and didn't gravitate and accelerate their cloud adoption maybe as fast as the other sectors did. So what we really look for is, I've got a limited IT staff on site, maybe it's 10 or less, maybe it's 5, maybe it's actually none. We're really able to service that customer very well because we almost look like a managed service provider that's delivering solutions via the cloud, 24/7, help desk services. We'll take that call from the end user that might actually be having problems with an Office application, or maybe even one of their third-party applications that are running the business. So those other organizations that I'm referring to, they really want to talk engineer to engineer admin. We can do that, certainly, but we also can be more of a 24/7 help desk operation. In addition, these organizations, what do they look like? Well, you know what? They're often not just, we're not talking about big DevOps shops that are looking for the hyperscalers to write code, or big colo houses to maybe house their mid-range or big virtualization operations, or even mainframes for that matter. What we're talking about are companies that IT is serving a line of business, right? It might even be a cost center. They're servicing marketing, they're servicing sales, they're servicing finance, they're servicing different aspects of the business. And you know what? Because of that, they really need to augment that strategy. Who do they turn to? Man, they can turn to a company like RapidScale, and we're greatly positioned for that type of business. So limited IT resources, the ability to go up the stack, and then how do they actually get there? If I've got limited IT resources, how do I get to RapidScale? How do I get on your platform? Well, that's where we shine. We'll help them migrate the data and the applications into our environment. So when you start to think about being easy to do business with, knowing who your customers are, and really having a real strong value pitch, I hope that helps with our partners to help identify deals where RapidScale can really show value to your clientele. And if you have any more questions about that, or really want to increase your enablement to the cloud, we would love to talk with you. So thanks again, and looking forward to seeing you in the field, and happy selling.